Hey everybody, this is Tim. Welcome back to another episode of the Boone County Beekeeper. Now, today it is, it's Saturday. It's the 10th day of May. And as you can see, our yard is starting to fill up. We have, in fact, caught a swarm right here. And caught two of them, in fact. So, I've got enough stuff here today to transfer this one over. And if you will notice, this is where that old yellow colony was at. And I know, guys, that I'm going to get some negative comments on this. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Tell you where I'm at. I just went through it off camera. Hold on a minute. I just went through it off camera, and again, I didn't see anything. I didn't even see no eggs or larvae or anything this time, and no queen. Something evidently has happened to that queen. I don't really fully trust that comb. Some of it's pretty much junky looking, got a lot of pollen. Had a little larva in it, didn't look real good, and I didn't see any eggs. Something's happened, and I don't really know what, but I can't keep on limping along with that old yellow one. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get something out of retirement here today, guys. I'm going to show you something. Didn't stay retired very long. We're going to put Old Glory right here. And what we're going to do today, and you may agree, you may disagree, and that is completely your privilege. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm not telling you to do anything. This is what I'm going to do. We'll transfer this box into this box. I'm going to take what few bees there are on that yellow one. I'm going right in behind you. I'm going to shake them down on the ground. They're all foragers anyway. I'm going to shake them down on the ground, let them come back over and get with this swarm that we're getting ready to put in here. I don't know. I can do a newspaper combined, but some of that frames is not very good. And listen, if I ever have a question, hey, look, I don't play with it. I get rid of it. So I don't know really what's happened there. Didn't see anything really suspicious. Just she's not done anything, and I think she's gone completely now. I've not seen her in several weeks. And if she was a marked queen, I don't know, guys. Man, I've had some bad queen issues for sure this year. So that's what we're going to do here today. We got to get on the ball and start getting ready. I hate to say it, here it is May. We need to start getting built up for winter. That's what we need to do. And that's what we're going to start doing here right now. Now, what I'm going to do, I've not even peeped in here yet. Boy, that is a good looking swarm right there. I just brought this down this morning. There's a lot of bees, and that's 5 full frames of bees. That's a good one. So we'll put them in here. You throw this over. We'll get this one started, and we'll see what we can do. And we're going to shake them girls out, and I'm going to put this box kind of in the center, so that way everybody knows where to go, and we'll just kind of go from there. So don't know what to expect. I love these swarms, guys, so you don't never know what's getting ready to happen. So let's go in here and see what we got. I knew by the way these girls was acting, I thought this was a pretty good swarm. So let's see what we got. So I'll put this all in the same order here. All right, so that's an empty, as you can see, that's an empty foundation. Let me tell you, if you've never caught a swarm, let me tell you something. You talking about building some comb. These little fellers can flat out build some comb, and I mean fast. So we'll put that right here. Let's see what else we got. So here was a starter strip, and I've had these in the box about 4 days. So see right here, they've built that so far. And I'm not going to go to great lengths trying to find this queen, because one, they can be pretty flighty. They just got done flying. And you got bees crawling all over everybody and festooning and doing all kinds of things. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and we'll give them a real good inspection about a week away. So there's number 2. All right. Here's a full frame of bees. This was the old brood comb that I had in there. And right there it is. If you can see that, I hope you can see that. I'm just glancing for her. And we'll recycle some of this out. We'll just let them start building up. We'll recycle some of this old comb out. Listen guys, if you never got into swarm trapping, you are absolutely missing. I love it. It's fun. I enjoy it. You go and you check it, and nothing. And you go back one day and guess what? You got a box of bees, and look, guess what we got right here? We got a real beautiful little queen right there. She's pretty, tiger striped. We'll put her in here. I've thought about marking her today if I found her, but I'm not going to. She's been stressed enough. We'll just let them go, and we know what she looks like. So they built that little bit of comb there in just a few days. So we'll just let them do their thing. So here's another empty foundation. Man, we got the drones on there. There's a lot of drones. So we did see the queen. That's a good thing. All right, so we'll go ahead and put that in here. Now, that's where we're at. So let's go ahead and fill the rest of this box up, and then we'll dump them in. So we've got a pretty queen. I'm gonna put this one right here. That was a drawn comb, and I'm gonna put an empty right there. I'll put an empty right here. We'll probably just give them all foundations. Like I said, they love to build, and they're good at it too, trust me. She got some room there. All right, I'll put one more here. Here's one that's got a little honey on it. We'll put it out here to the outside, and they should be in pretty good shape. So let's see what we got here. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10. We got a queen. We saw her, tiger stripe. You'll be surprised how fast this will build up. And I'm gonna go ahead and bump this box. Let me get my stuff out of there. Swarm trapping, guys. Try it. Love it. Really do. I love it. So let's bump this down on this rock. Yeah, we'll dump this down. All right, so we'll put this over here and let them fly in. Hang on. We'll let them fly in. We'll go from there. So we know we got us a queen. That's the main thing. I got one framer that's a little proud. I don't know what's going on. We'll check that out later. I always get just a little bit of dust and junk when you do that. So here's what we're going to do. My inner cover's over here. Hang on. So here is my inner cover. We'll put that right like this. And they're looking for their entrance. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to kind of split the difference. Come to right there. And that way everybody will get settled out. Next week we'll slide it back that way about a foot. So they'll figure it out here in a little bit. Let's get a lid on here. And then I'm going to go out here. I'm not going to film it. But I'm going to shake that yellow colony on the ground, and we're going to go from there. See what we can do. So hang on, guys. Let's put this on. There's that. Okay, so we got that. This is, I'm not worried, that's old notes now. We don't have a high 52 anymore. So, queen right. Okay, guys, hang tight, and I'll come back and tell you how this went. All right, guys, listen. Can you see that? So, let me tell you something. My dad, he said, how will them bees know where to go? I said, trust me, they'll know where to go. And buddy, they're coming too. I see them flying by. I shook them out over on the ground. Let's go over and talk for a minute. Shook them out on the ground, and that's what we did. All right, guys, listen. What we do here? What we do here, guys? We transferred that swarm, and we took care of a little mess that we had there. Queen issues, buddy. I've had queen issues like crazy. Not been very good this year for sure, and I don't know what's going on, but like I told you earlier, I think we're on the road to recovery, so we'll see what happens. Now, I see them, they're flying back, they're going right to that box, so that's good. Everybody will combine, that'll be a good colony. They'll start building up real fast. Seen the queen in there, pretty queen, so everybody's settling down now except for that one. I don't know that I got enough resources. I might to go ahead and transfer this other one. I hope that I do. I'm going to check here and see. I'll film it as well, but it'll be a later date when it comes out. I don't really think it's as big of a swarm, and it may get a few of these bees from that I just shook out. I don't know, and that's okay if they do. It don't matter to me. That's fine. Bees look good. Just no queen, no nothing really. So can't keep limping them along. What I'll do is the next time I come up, I'll start sliding it that way. I'll get it over there in position, get everything slided that way. I like to have a foot or so between my colonies, and you don't want to slide them too far. I don't like to go about a foot, maybe a foot and a half at a time, no more than that. They seem to be getting pretty acclimated to that right there. I kind of split the difference between that swarm trap and the bees, so I think we're okay. Now, I will say this: I checked my paradise hive here before I done that. I just checked my honey supers, what I did, and I've seen some honey in there. They're bringing in the nectar, storing it in the second bottom super, so they are. In fact, there was that capped autumn olive honey, and then they was going from there. They was going out with the tulip popper. It was a little darker. You could tell that's what it was. It's just getting started. So hopefully, man, fingers crossed. Good Lord willing. Hopefully this weather will cooperate, and that's all I'm going to have, guys. So we'll see what happens. Now, I will say this: on that last video there we did with the where Scott gave me those bees, we worked out a little deal. He's out of supers. He didn't pull hardly any honey last year, so a lot of his equipment's still tied up. And what I went ahead and did, I said, well, we'll make a deal here. And he didn't have to give me them bees. That's just the kind of guy he is. He's wonderful. He gave them to me, and I appreciate it. Scott, if you're watching, I appreciate it. Them be some good bees right there. But what he needed was some super. So I had several boxes down there of empty foundation, and I went ahead and waxed them up. I went with him at him. We put one on one of those colonies. We're going to put some more on. And the deal was he can use the supers, let them build comb, put in honey, extract it, and just give him my supers back. And then that helps me. Next year I'll have drawn comb. But when you're like me and you can't get them through the winter, you don't need drawn comb. I should have said that, but I did. So hopefully things are going to turn around here, guys. I don't know. I still think a lot of this year's trouble was associated with that drought. I really do. I think it was that drought from last end of summer into fall. I think it was a nutrition thing. Now that's just me. I don't know. Just don't think that pollen that they was bringing in had any good stuff in it. So, and I don't think they could make it through the winter. So that's, like I said, that's just my idea. I don't know. But guys, that's about it on this one. Just a simple swarm transfer. Bees are settling down now. They're all going in, so I think we're okay. Some of them doing some orientation flights there, so that's good. Good looking swarm, good looking queen. Should make us some honey here next year, so we'll see. All right, guys, so if you don't care, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I want to thank you for watching, and I want to say God bless you and God bless your family. God bless your bees. I hope you and your family's well. I hope you and your bees are well. I hope everything's going good in your life, and I hope you get a lot of honey this year, guys. I do. I hope you get a lot, more than what you was wanting. I hope you get a surplus. For me, it don't look like I'm going to get a whole lot, but you know what? I will take what the good Lord gives me, and I'll be thankful for it. So I'll have enough to eat and enough to give a little bit away, and maybe even sell a bottle or two. So I got just a little time, and I think I got enough resources to transfer that other one over into a colony. And I'm gonna check everything out. And if I do, that's what I'm gonna do. So guys, until next time, I love each and every one of you. This is Tim, the Boone County Beekeeper. Thanks for stopping by.